Hello everyone, welcome to the 5 Minutes PM podcast. Today I'd like to talk about issue management and why I want to start reinforcing that issue management is not risk management. Because there is a huge misconception on what is risk management and what is issue management. Let's explain this in 20 seconds. Risk is everything that may, let me repeat, that may happen in your project with a negative or a positive impact. The key aspect of a risk is that you don't know if it will happen or not. Issue management is different. Issue management is a risk that became a concrete thing and it has a bad impact, a negative impact. So a problem, you have no doubt. A problem is something that happened and that will require action from your side. What I suggest you to do at the first moment to handle issues is that you should prepare. If it's online or if it's a web tool or whatever, you need to create a log, an issue log. You need to register all these issues because it's very common that your project start to become bombarded by different issues and you just lose track of it. And then you don't know anymore which is this issue, who is taking care of each of the issues. So create a very simple, straightforward issue log. Some of your issues could be resolved and solved in a very simple way. If this is the case, you just create very simple columns. Who is responsible for taking care of that issue? When is the deadline of that issue to be solved? And this will help you just to track that issues. In other cases, some of the issues are important issues, are relevant, are complex, are many times painful issues. And what I suggest you to do with these issues is that you treat them as a project. So to solve that issue, you will solve using the project management concepts you already know. So you need to plan. You need to understand which are the stakeholders helping you to sort out that issue. Which is the scope of the issue? Which is the timeline? Is there any cost? Is there any risk on implementing a solution for that issue? So you do project management. And I'm not saying that you should follow one specific methodology. You follow the methodology that is more suitable for that case. So maybe your project plan to respond to that issue will be a half page or it will be 100 pages. It depends on how complex. What I see in most of the cases, coming from very competent project managers, is that they plan very well. They make a very nice approach, very intelligent approach. But when, during the execution, the problem is starting to popping out, they just forget all the project management concepts and they become immediately firefighters. They start, one issue here, and then they lose completely. The chaos is in place so easily. And then my question to you, why you just don't stop? You stop and plan and see, okay, I have this problem. Okay, which are the stakeholders? Which is the scope of the solution? How much time do I need? Do I need a WBS chart for that? Do I need an org chart? Which kind of approach I will use on that? And this will help you to keep control and to keep your mind on track of different things. So it's very important because this is what is expected from you as a project manager. You are not a firefighter. You didn't study only to be. You study it and you exercise a lot of work to understand how to work under stressful conditions. But your main objective is to calm down things in order to deliver the product and not only be firefighting in the middle of a chaos because you didn't stop to think on how you can solve that issue. Think about that. Use project management to solve your issues. And I'm not saying PMBOK or Prince, use the one you trust, the one you are confident, and the one that will bring the best results. Just don't do the crazy horse methodology. Means do nothing, because the chaos will be the king if you do not do that. I hope you enjoyed this podcast and see you next week with another 5 Minutes PM podcast.